Somalia's Puntland region has been at the front lines of one of the most overlooked battles against global terrorism. In the rugged mountains of Bari, Puntland's security forces have waged a relentless fight against ISIS cells that have tried to carve out a base in the Horn of Africa. Recently, U.S. Ambassador Richard Riley, U.S. Special Operations Command Africa Commander Major General Claude Tudor met with Puntland's President Said Abdullahi Deni to reaffirm America's appreciation for Puntland's efforts in combating ISIS and ensuring maritime security. Today, we will explore the history, the visit, and why this partnership matters not just for Somalia, but for the entire world. ISIS first attempted to establish a foothold in Somalia around 2015. After splitting from the Al-Shabaab insurgency while Al-Shabaab remained aligned with Al-Qaeda, a small faction pledged allegiance to the so-called Islamic State and set up camp in the Golis Mountains of Puntland. These mountains, stretching across Bari region, offered natural caves and harsh terrain that made them difficult for government forces to penetrate over the years. ISIS used this sanctuary to recruit, train fighters, and extort money from local communities, while occasionally launching attacks in Bosaso and other coastal towns. For Puntland, this threat was not just about terrorism. It was about protecting their people, their stability, and their role as Somalia's northeastern stronghold. Despite limited resources, Puntland security forces took the fight directly to ISIS. They carried out mountain offensive, disrupting hideouts and supply lines. Several commanders of the ISIS faction were killed or captured, and their numbers were reduced from several hundred fighters to scattered pockets. What makes Puntland's campaign significant is that local forces were truly the tip of the spear. Unlike international coalitions that often bear the brunt of the fighting elsewhere, here it was Puntland soldiers who went into the mountains village by village, risking their lives. This resilience has not gone unnoticed. The region has shown it can resist extremist groups even without the heavy infrastructure of a national army, proving how determined local governance can make a difference. And that brings us to the recent high-profile visit Ambassador Richard Riley, America's envoy to Somalia, and Major General Claude Tudor, commander of U.S. Special Operations Command Africa, traveled to Puntland to meet with President Said Abdullahi Deni. Their message was clear. The United States appreciates Puntland's steadfast efforts against ISIS and its commitment to maritime security. Maritime security is especially critical because Puntland's coastline borders the Gulf of Aden and the Arabian Sea, some of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. Securing these waters means preventing piracy, arms smuggling, and terrorism infiltration. It also directly protects global trade routes, including those vital to the United States and its allies. During the meeting, U.S. officials emphasized that while Washington can provide unique capabilities such as intelligence, training, and logistics support, it's Puntland's own forces who are leading the fight. This kind of coordination reflects a broader strategy, empowering local partners to take on security challenges with U.S. backing where needed. For America, this approach keeps threats contained abroad before they can reach U.S. shores. For Somalia, it strengthens governance and proves that international support can amplify local success. It's a partnership built on respect, recognizing that real change happens when local leaders and communities take ownership of their own security. From the rocky peaks of the Golis Mountains to the busy ports along Puntland's coastline, the battle against ISIS is far from over. But the determination of Puntland's forces combined with international support continues to weaken extremist groups and safeguard not only Somalia, but the region and the wider world. The visit of Ambassador Riley and Major General Tudor to President Deni is more than symbolic. It's a reminder that when local courage meets global cooperation, security and stability can prevail. This is the story of Puntland, a frontline in the fight against terror and a partner in protecting American interests both at home and abroad. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.